Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we are diving into Diversified Healthcare Trust's latest filing. Get ready because it looks like they are juggling a lot of things at once, hoping they don't drop the ball. We will look at their presentation from early summer and see what the company is telling investors. Before we start, if you appreciate getting straight insights from corporate documents, make sure you're subscribed. We also have a Discord community linked in the description below, so come join us there to discuss more. This is a Form 8K filing, which is basically a snapshot of important events that a company wants to share with investors between the usual quarterly or annual reports. This one is dated June 20, 2025. The company we are looking at is Diversified Healthcare Trust. They're based in Massachusetts and were incorporated in Maryland. They have a few different securities or investments registered. We see common shares of beneficial interest, which are basically common stock, under the ticker symbol DHC. Then they also have some senior notes, one due in 2042 under the symbol DHCNI and another due in 2046 under DHCNL. All of these are traded on the Nasdaq stock market. The main point of this filing is to share an investor presentation that Diversified Healthcare Trust posted on its website on June 2, 2025. This is called Regulation FD is a rule that says companies have to give important information to everyone at the same time, not just to a select few. So let's talk about what's in this investor presentation. Remember, this is what the company is showing to try and get people interested in investing in them. I'm not able to directly view the exhibit, so I will refrain from in-depth analysis. However, typically these presentations highlight the company's strategy, recent performance, and outlook for the future. They might talk about new initiatives, financial results, market trends, and how they plan to create value for shareholders. Usually they contain a nice overview with the important details on why you should invest in them. Now let's step back and look at the bigger picture for Diversified Healthcare Trust. They operate in the healthcare sector, which can be very sensitive to things like changes in government regulations, how much money people can spend, and the overall economy. It is very important that the company is doing well and is able to continue growing. From this quick look at the 8K filing, we know that Diversified Healthcare Trust is actively communicating with investors. Sharing an investor presentation is a way for them to control the narrative and present their story in the best possible light. Keep in mind that companies want to present themselves in the best light, but by understanding the context, we can try and read in between the lines and get a more complete view. After REIT of it so, what do I think about all this? Diversified Healthcare Trust is operating in an industry that faces a lot of change. This means they need to be smart about how they manage their finances, adapt to new rules, and compete with other companies. A key question is whether they can keep their costs under control while still providing high quality care and services. One potential risk is that changes in healthcare regulations could hurt their business. For example, if the government reduces payments for certain services, it could squeeze the company's profits. On the other hand, there are also opportunities. As the population gets older, the demand for healthcare services is likely to increase, which could benefit Diversified Healthcare Trust if they are well positioned to meet that demand. In conclusion, Diversified Healthcare Trust is a company in a dynamic industry. While they face some challenges, there are also opportunities for growth. Whether they can successfully navigate these challenges and capitalize on the opportunities will depend on their strategy, execution, and ability to adapt to change. So it is very important to follow up on their performance. Alright, that's our breakdown of Diversified Healthcare Trust's latest filing. What's your take on these numbers and what they signal for the company's future? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If this analysis was valuable, hitting that like button really helps, and subscribe for more deep dives. Don't forget to check out the Discord in the description. Thanks for watching. See you next time.